Amnian Nights. Gija recaps.
Hello. Last session we basically traveled from Athkatla to the Cloud Peaks on horseback on three horses, Lucky Clover and Horse, which is named by Obsidian. Um, Mostly a quiet journey, no tattooing for bonuses happening there whatsoever. And so we traveled, and then we arrived, having not achieved much. We left our horses with Mel, who's going to take care of them, and started the way up the mountain. We're looking for an elevator inside the mountain. But on the way there, we met a leather-clad masked man who mysteriously muttered, "Finally, you have left Athkatla," and then proceeded to attack us, throwing a fireball, which singed Siri pretty badly. Um, Thanks to Pip's magical time-weaving shenanigans, Obsidian's trusty Mao, and a couple of Eldritch Blasts from Asher, we did manage to vanquish the assassin, who turned out to be a vampire. Or at least we think he's a vampire. So we did kill him, but a bit of mist escaped, and we don't know if that's a joke or if this fella is going to be reincorporated somewhere else. We sat around a campfire, where Sarah still did not do her tattoos, but instead she spoke to Soldil. They shared about their missions. Pip gifted Sarah with a drawing of her standing triumphantly over the vampire, which is very sweet, even though she will not admit it. A little bit more sadly, Pip had a dream of his homeland, which was torn asunder and burned in purple flames. The next morning, we managed to find the door to the elevator, and we stepped in, and the platform started raising, and that's where we are.
Thank you. One inspiration. Anything that anybody wants to add to that before we get into it? Then we will get into it. So the elevator was rising up. It became warmer. And you found yourselves in a large chamber. Heat hitting you. Pools of blue lava behind you and running down heavy channels with steps leading up to another platform ahead. The heat is heavy and the elevator comes to a very smooth and gentle stop, and that rune just begins to fade.
Based on the rune, can I tell if it's like, not necessarily words, but if it's like dwarven looking in terms of design?
I would give that anyone who has not lived, hey, hold on, you're not from this wood. No, this dwarf. Yeah, you would recognise it as being just a dwarvish sigil for elevator.
This is most curious.
It's dwarven for no more than 12. Capacity 12.
Cyril would like to put on her helmet, which means she now has dark vision. Hold on. Just walking carefully, making sure there's no traps, no strange.
Make me a check if you're searching for traps.
Yeah, I'm checking for danger.
All danger.
Ooh.
Your danger sense is maximum. You see no obvious traps, mechanical or magical, on the floor. You do notice that high up on the ceiling there are clusters of faintly glowing cave beetles, each about the size of a cat or so, but they seem to be just clustering around. They're fairly common sights in caves. They don't seem interested in you, and it isn't like, you know, there's not a carpet of them. But yeah, there are things alive in here.
Okay, it seems safe.
Jim, can I cast light? And I don't know how you activate that.
Say again?
Can I light up my coin that I have tied to my belt?
Yep, done. You are now emitting light.
I'm just gonna kind of stage whisper, but I am whispering. Just why would we're still here for the giant, right? Why would they be underground?
Just in case you've forgotten, you knew at the time that part of the mountain, this is an elevator to get further up the mountain. You are entering this from the bottom.
No,
and going
I
up.
and Asher forgot that.
Okay, that's why you were
Which is
going
fine.
up a lift to get into
Dude,
here,
I still
not
asked
down.
the question in character.
Okay. So Asher is stupid in character, to which...
It's fine. It makes sense for her. If
And there's
did
another
get that
platform
vampire.
over there. Maybe that brings us further up. Maybe the dwarven magic has a limit of how far the platform can travel.
Should we head straight out? It looks like there are slight passages to the sides.
Do we know?
Like,
Wait,
is it safe?
is over there, pointing straight ahead, where we're going, or are we supposed to take one of these? And she'll point to the side hallways.
There's no signage anywhere, right, DM?
No
Like,
signage.
further up, or...
There is no signage.
Can I go up and look at the statue?
You may go and look at the statue.
Oh, weird. Before I approached with my light, the statue's face looked scratched out. Like, it was very strange.
I think it's just the way the lights
Yeah.
land. It's shadow just
Maybe
in
it
that
was
one
scratched
spot.
out. Maybe it was all like horrified, like a horror film. But when you put a light on it, it looked normal again. When you look away, it's in a crack, like tears.
Yeah.
It looks to be just a dwarven sage.
Alright.
Is that a light over there? And people point.
It looks like it.
Yeah? Maybe someone will have directions?
Hello?
You call out
Doesn't seem to be
hello,
anyone here.
There is no response.
Is there anything on the map that says, yeah, just step on the opposite platform and you're good?
There is a map, but it looks to be, at glance, spread out on the table, a map of Faerun with an X just in several locations on the map across the continent.
What are the locations?
I will show you the locations by unhiding things on the Faerun map.
What is that, J to bring up? J?
Yes.
J.
Which I have done.
The Snowflake Mountains, or on the border of the Snowflake Mountains and the Shilmista Forest. And then...
There is no explanation on why these locations are marked, just they are marked with an X in these three locations.
then in a mountain range at the southern edge of the high ice, and then, somewhere over in the Moonshade Isles. Just those 3 places?
Yep.
Okay.
No context whatsoever anywhere
No
on the
context
table,
whatsoever.
nothing.
And none of those locations ring a bell?
No.
Okay. Perhaps unrelated to our quests. Cool.
Vic, you're pretty good with your charcoals. Worth doing a quick note or copy?
Sure. And he'll dive into his scholar's satchel and get some parchment out.
Yeah, and you can. I mean, I'll leave those locations unhidden from now on the map. You now on your map have a mark of these locations that are of interest to someone, somewhere, for some reason.
I'm sorry, my dark vision doesn't seem to be working.
Pardon?
The dark vision doesn't seem to be on.
I mean, I gave you
dark
a
vision.
devil's sight. Well, dark vision doesn't actually show as a vision type on my macro anymore for some reason. But I've tried giving you devil's sight and nothing's happened of it.
No, the vision doesn't work on it.
Oh, okay. Then I will need to. Fuck me. Start fiddling around with. Let's have a look. 60 dark vision, wasn't it? Cool. I'll need
Thank
to
you.
change that later. Also on the table are 3 arrows with red tips and a document that looks to be some sort of instruction or manual without being read further.
So someone's having a look at that, right?
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
poke through
definitely
it, or
get involved.
if someone that is more this-minded comes along, I'll pass it over to them.
Love to read.
Well, it appears to be a blacksmithing schematic.
I hate to read. Can I tell what for?
Yeah, after a bit of reading, you see that this schematic outlines the materials and costs involved for crafting Forge Master's arrows. And then the description of what a Forge Master's arrow is. Forge Master's arrows are imbued of elemental energy by Masters of the Forge. They react violently with elemental creatures of the earth. An earth or metal-based elemental creature who has taken direct damage from a Forge Master's arrow in the last 24 hours has violent internal reactions. This makes metal and elemental deposits much more likely to be recoverable from the creature when harvested after death. So it grants a bonus on harvesting earthy, metally, and crystally things if one's hit.
I quickly explain that and say, Sira, you have a crossbow, right? You might want to hang on to those.
Are these usable with my crossbow? They look like arrows. I will keep them regardless. Not.
You can always
Although-
give those instructions to what's-his-face in town and see if he can make bolts for you.
Yes, is this stealing? Do we think? I mean,
Is this
I
an
might
actual
just have a quick
candle
check
that's
around.
lit?
Yeah, it is lit, right? Like,
Yeah.
how far along is it?
It looks like it's not burned at all. It
Oh.
looks like it was
Okay.
lit seconds ago.
Magically so? Is it hot to the touch?
To look at it, it is not hot to the touch, and there's not even a drop of wax pooled.
So it's just someone left the lights on.
I'm just gonna walk around, see if I bump into anyone. Hello?
You bump into walls.
Is there anyone here? We mean you no harm. She's not gonna take the arrows, by the way.
She's knocked to the eyes. Are you taking my schematic? No.
I'm not taking the schematic.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Pip if he can copy it down. I don't know how complex it is.
They are complex crafting notes and instructions. It would take a while to sit and make a full copy of them.
Gosh, if only I had an iPhone.
What?
It's
Lava.
blue lava, as was described. The heat.
But
and-
it's actually okay. That's. Oh, I
Hello?
still want to try and scoop up a bottle.
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna just look on the other alcove. I mean, it looks like there was someone just here. Hello?
Since
Uh,
I
You in
can't see
trouble?
shit.
In this alcove, you find what looks like it has been a bedding area at some point. However, there are 2 dead dwarves. Well, what's just about recognizable as being the remains of 2 dead dwarves who are left with very little of their bodies left. One's like a head, shoulder, and arm, and the other one is just like a pair of boots and shins that stop. I suppose it could be one
Alright.
person. You can't tell.
For sure, I would like to do some sort of check to see if this. It sounds like a creature.
I hate to tell you, they're dead. No. You
No,
make
no.
like a medicine check sort of thing to identify.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
yeah. Although I'm not very good at this, but I would like to sort of see what I can glean from their injuries and deduce.
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
Oh God. Okay. Not very good at this. Nope.
What's that for a total of 7? There are some burns on parts of the body that are still visible, that are remaining.
If I look over the schematics, can I make sense of them in the way that it would be usable to me at a later time? Could I attempt to do something like that, do I think?
There's a lot of instruction about imbuing. So the actual recipe itself calls for, where are we? Calls for 100 gold's worth of black iron, or 300 gold's worth of regular iron, a ruby worth 100 gold, and then 8 hours spent crafting by a character proficient with smithing tools. And there's an explanation on how the crystals are used to magically imbue the arrows, and I feel like that's something that Obsidian would fall short on his knowledge on how to do. But the concept of the ingredients, if you're not taking these schematics, maybe he could describe it to somebody who could think of a way of making their own version.
Alright.
Sita is now very alert with her sword drawn and says, I think we should get out of here as soon as possible. She's looking at the lava.
What happened?
You can grab that. They're not going to need it.
Oh. Alright.
The lava actually begins to bubble and churn a little bit in a couple of places. Not all around the room, just over at one end. And then that churn, almost like a Mexican wave, seems to like swell a bit down the channel before it stops and just settles again.
At the platform. Come on.
So then we'll grab the arrows and the schematic then.
Sita has her sword out and is waiting for Pip and Asher to start climbing.
And
Pip
then
will draw the
slipping-
dagger as well.
Slipping out of the channel, a creature emerges.
Not
It
a
is
creature.
large and long and sinuous, and seems to have, despite emerging from lava, seems to have ice clinging to its sides as it bursts out.
What?
And I
Huh.
would please like everybody to roll initiative.
Can we just jump on the elevator? But she looks so harvestable.
That's what I'm thinking. I was already like starting to reach for bottles. I really was gonna try and get some of that lava. Why is it blue?
Actually, the excretions of this creature.
I wanted even more.
We are amazingly positioned for a breath weapon attack.
I can't even see. Oh, there it is. Oh,
Why
god
are
damn
you
it.
giving
Darn
me
it.
damn ideas?
I mean, if it has a breath attack, I really don't need to give him ideas.
Wow.
I think he'll find that one out himself.
And as it emerges and roars, the beetles on the ceiling skitter and begin to glow. And I'm going to
Oh
roll
no.
a d6 to see how many start off in combat. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, well, they're cute.
Definitely
Apart from the
harvesting
fact
some
they're
of
going to
those.
eat us.
What's Tickle Mr. Death? I didn't hear.
The harvesting mentions.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for them to harvest us instead.
Okay, Pip, you're up.
One of these days.
Obsidian, is it all right if I aid you with my magic?
Are you asking for... Well, yes.
Well, you know, doesn't like me very much. Got to check.
Sure,
Got to get consent, folks.
sure.
Pip is going to start tracing some symbols in the air, and he casts haste on Obsidian.
Gotta have them creatures willing.
Ite celerite! And he's going to book it down here. And that's probably it.
Mm-hmm.
Just realised I don't remember if haste is set up properly, but you know how it works.
Okay. Zero.
Kind of simultaneously as Sirius taking defensive action going up the steps. Oh gosh, right tool come on. Cora just sort of like radiates straight from her and appears by the serpent.
Okay.
And I'm going to unleash 2 attacks from Cora. With the word pesky. Oh, actually, no, Cora can't do this. Okay, so Cora's gonna go and do this. Yes. Am I still adding the 1d6 for Soul Deal?
Yes. Don't know why you don't have the condition anymore. Let
That's
me
11.
manually deal you up. And
Um,
as Avala. Okay.
Would that now work, or do I still need to add it for the next attack? For the next damage?
Would what?
The d6, or is that not gonna work?
Yeah, for your weapon attacks, yeah. Also hits.
Aha, I can see it now in the formula. Cool. And oh, I clicked on 0 and everything went back black. Yeah, I'm gonna move here just to confront this. Oh, I guess it's in the ceiling, but maybe it'll fall on me. Yeah. It's in my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
This beetle is going to flutter down. Oh, I better check actually. What is it we have this? Is it 10 foot? What? Can't remember what I have this at. 20. Okay, so 20 is up a platform, so they would have been 40 foot. Which means, so he is another 20 foot up. This one has flown down. And had to dash to get there. Which I guess. Yeah, so he cannot attack. Asha, you're up.
Alright, I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Remind me, does that prevent you from being hit by attacks of opportunity? Expeditious?
No,
or
I
just,
don't
is it
think
just
so.
speed?
Let me double check, but I don't think so. Just when I cast a spell and as a bonus action on each of my
Okay.
turns, I can just take the dash action. So it's
So it's going to make a strike at you as you go, yeah?
Yep. If you want to just do that now.
So yeah, it whips out of a tail as you go to flee. Looks like that probably misses though, yeah, but you just manage to get doof by it and slip away.
Okay. And then I am just going to go down here. Away from it. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. Though first I'm gonna call out like, "Hey, are you? Do you?" Shit. And then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
What? Who? Okay.
She's gonna have a moment of doubt, like, what if we're just killing another dragon? Like, oh my god, it's just happening again. We are actually helping out Zendax.
I would invite everybody to make a nature or a nature check anyway to see if they know what this is once it has arrived.
Yeah?
So everybody can make me a free nature
A free
check.
one, you say?
Don't suppose Arcana is applicable.
Shreds, you say?
I think no, as this is
I don't
natural.
know why I even tried.
However, there is something else I will let you roll Arcana for.
Oh, I'll always roll the Arcana.
Let's have a look. What do we have? Christ. 14, 6. Sorry, 4, 6, 14, and 11. Okay, Pip, I would give you... Although you know this isn't where they normally lurk, this thing shares a lot of physical traits, namely the number of legs and the horns and the length. A number of traits with a behir. But I think you would also, from an Arcana point of view, be able to tell that this thing appears to be under some sort of magical augment. Behirs aren't normally like this in coloration or habitat. Okay, anything else from Asha?
No, I am gonna, Eldritch Blast it.
Okay. Yeah, go on, let's see the blast.
Nope, I'm gonna try that again. With the second one. Oof.
It hits.
Does it? Okay.
Okay, anything else from you?
Plus 0 times 4.
No, I'll just call out, we're just trying to get by!
Okay. First of all,
Is that 5 beetles? 5 beetles in the wall. 5 beetles in the wall. Take one down. That's a lot of beetles.
okay. So yeah, more beetles start to stare on the ceiling. The creature is absolutely going to tidal wave its down, sort of half in, half over the lava channel, coming up to you, Asha. Having just shot a nasty little spell at it. And then it is going to, I believe, cast its Forge Breath.
Oh shit.
Oh, just falls short of Pip. That would
Oh god.
So it should prompt a saving throw from you, Asher. Oh, no animation. But
What did she roll?
She rolled a 10.
Is that including anything?
Advantage on
Oh, she's rolled something else.
concentration, which I always have advantage on.
What were you called? Oh, expeditious. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seemed to catch itself. However, unsurprisingly, it's immune to its own breath damage. So.
Can
yeah.
I react to that?
Sure.
Because I assume that's a fail.
That's very a fail from her.
I will shout out, Asher, wait! And as she sees the breath coming towards her, it's that situation where you're already there and it's coming. But then it's almost like time alters for a second and suddenly she has more time. It's further away than she thought and it's not quite started yet, so she'd get to roll it again. With Ronal Shift.
So just roll the save again, and if you succeed, I'll give you 10 HP back as the quickest way of doing this. And this is one where you must, I remember from reading this, you must take the result of the new roll, yeah. So never mind. So this hasn't happened before, I guess. Asher isn't sure what he's calling out for. She doesn't know how to respond, and she eats a face full of magma. So it isn't just fire, it really is like that blue sort of Bunsen burner torch fire. It's a very quick blast that leaves no smoke and no like residue or magma on the floor. Then it's
I was really hoping it'd be cold fire because of all the blue.
It then is going to snake around.
No.
It does still have further movement, but I think that is nothing else is a bonus for now, is it? So, okay. That's it. Giant fire beetle dashes and flies down. Oh, I didn't actually add all these ones to initiative, did I?
Well, there's too many, so just don't do it.
That's very kind in terms of where they landed in initiative. So yeah, that one flew down, had to dash, couldn't do anything. This one flew down, had to dash, couldn't do anything. This one flew down, had to dash, couldn't do anything. This one flew down, had to dash, couldn't do anything. Obsidian! Hasty obsidian.
Alright, that is indeed me. Right, since I'm hasty, I think I'll use it a little bit. Oh, this one didn't manage to drop down yet.
He hasn't had his turn yet, no.
Good. Okay, I will then run around the creature.
Is Mr.
Towards
Deathway
one of the-
robotic for anybody else? Okay, let me treat my hand.
Hopefully not. Maybe it's just me.
Sounds normal.
Okay, go on.
Just naturally robotic.
Yeah, it's
So I'll
audible.
run towards-
It's just slightly T-Pain auto-tune for me. Okay.
I'll just run towards one of the beetles instead and swing first at it with one of my 3 attacks. Oh well, I will of course be gathering up energy as I go, unleashing into the first strike, trying to get it into the lava, see if the beetles are invulnerable to that. Do I want to? Yeah, I probably want to go out with Reckless, so... right, I should apply Rage. That's fine. Normal.
The beetle explodes in meaty chunks.
Well, that does not answer my question then, does it? You will be slightly surprised that the beetle crashed and crumpled so easily, but then will just swing around on his heel and just slam properly into the grand creature ahead. Rolling with advantage. Ooh,
Hits.
that's 16 heat? Okay. Doesn't tell me. And another.
Another one.
Yes. And with those 3 attacks, I believe that is all my action economy for the turn spent. Just slamming into it, and I am very curious as to how damaging the blows seem to be. Do they just slide off of the plates, or do they make a dent in them?
No, they dent. They absolutely dent.
They do be dented. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say to you, as a creature, if you close in on a creature, it does not seem to. A human would. It does not seem to have any sort of negative reaction to this blizzard that you bring up in its
I
face.
see. Gotcha. Yeah. He will call out to the other people who are next to it to flee. You fools.
Top of round, it's Pip.
Easier said than done.
Mm.
So I will use my bonus action to bunny hop,
What? No?
which
You couldn't
is
get any cuter, my.
It's better have a fucking boing sound put into it.
a 15-foot move with no opportunity attacks.
Nice.
What's the matter, Sire? Do you love him?
What does it look like,
Love
though?
me!
Jets deploy from his arms, Iron Man style. Or he gets on a bicycle and.
No, it's just a cute little hop.
He's gonna keep moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, I think. And then the nearest beetle is going to be on the receiving end of
Cuddle.
how far away is its range? 15? No, that's too far. Okay, I will Mind Sliver it. Called Tremendous! Not strong enough to kill a beetle, probably. Oh, it is! Nice!
Beetle explodes in meaty chunks.
Cool. And in fact, since I've got a little bit of movement left, I will duck behind here for
Nice.
safety.
Okay, Zero.
Sarah doesn't know what these beetles can do, but she's not. I don't want to find out. Tempting as it is to abandon this, so I'm just going to target. I'm actually going to target this one first. With our warrior passkey. Don't fail me. Ooh. Hit?
Hits.
14?
Hits.
Is it targeted? Eat.
These are exploding into tiny fragments, like when a mosquito hits one of those electric mosquito killers.
Yeah, I'm just kind of worried that they actually hit quite hard. So I'm just, yeah, I don't know. Let's just not find out, shall we?
Hits.
Don't. These are not minions where we're doing minions rules where like one splashes onto the other and stuff, right? Nope. I would like very much to move Cora. Actually, you know what? It's essentially positioned. You know what? I'm going to move a bit down.
Remember, it's double movement.
Wrong tool. Sorry?
Remember, it's double movement. Stairs.
Ah. Okay. So that's 10, 20, 30. Just here, just to keep it around. Okay. A bit closer. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. This beetle drops 40 foot and lands next to you. It can actually move slightly more, but it cannot attack. Asher, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna try it and run from it.
Yeah, it will attack you again.
Yeah.
Oof. Look at you.
Okay. There's that, and then. Up there. And then. I'm going to heal myself a little bit. Well, I'm just gonna give myself some fake healing.
Some fake healing.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay.
Some feeling?
Is it gonna do this on its own? Oof. Yeah, I guess so. Rough, but okay. That's it for me.
Okay. Another beetle flutters down. Singular.
This has the potential to be an overwhelming number of beetles if the rolls go the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean, 5 was not bad.
So, the serpent being wailed on by Obsidian circles around him. As it does, it smashes and weaves on the floor, its open jaw just chomping as it passes over the remains of one beetle
Oh, no.
and then just snaps up another one alive on the floor. And then as it circles back round, it comes in to attack Obsidian. But
I'm going to sentinel him.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
I mean,
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm just
and
calling
yet
it
you
out.
did. But yeah, it won't change
Sorry.
anything that goes on. It
No,
doesn't
no,
stop it
you
doesn't stop
attack
him being
first.
able to attack, does it?
No.
No.
Okay, then yeah.
Sorry,
just
I
a
just,
second attack.
I was like,
So, it comes in
Get him.
and bites Obsidian. Well, attempts to.
Advantageously so.
Oh, shit, yeah. If it fails, I'll roll it again.
It will probably not.
Well, I'll
Mhm.
roll to crit fish.
Sure.
Yeah, that first one hit. Okay,
Okay.
so
Both hit.
huh?
Is that all?
Was that let's have a look. Why
Don't be-
did
He
it
is
the cocoa.
raging.
only do? Oh,
I was expecting more of a bite from you.
yeah. And then yeah, Siri comes in and attacks the back, and as it strikes and it turns, and the tail once Siri hits. Yeah, and then the tail is going to lash out and strike at Siri.
damn it. He's also got something. Like,
What? No, but it has more than one attack on its turn. And
oh,
you don't
yeah,
hit it.
yeah,
So it's now
yeah.
interested in you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of 2 heads. Go straight!
Ooh, just misses. That is its turn. Giant fire beetle. Gonna roll a d10 because you can see 2. 1 to 8, it goes for Siri. 9 or 10, it flutters down to Pip, who it can also see. 6, it flutters over and comes to attack Siri. Where are we? second. So I don't know who it was who said they were worried about it earlier. But yeah, it comes over and begins to shimmer. And it is going to use it. No, use it. The mandibles come out and try to snap at you. But a 17 is not enough. I will fondly screenshot and forever maintain the nuclear blast beetle. Okay, yeah, it fails.
Oh wait, so it's not shimmering? Sorry, you can't play it with my heart like that. Is it shimmering? Is it about to explode next time? Like,
No, I put in the chat nuclear blast as a psycho. It's bit you and failed. So no, it is not shimmering.
okay.
Mr. Death is mauling away.
Right, you are. And yeah, Obsidian will go for reckless attacks, seeing how the jaws are weakened. Pathetically so. Just disregard any sort of safety concerns. So going for... Nope, not this one. This one. Full round of attacks. So 3 strikes. Oh. Oh, that one I cancelled. Delete. Twang, twang, and... Oh. Well, don't need the advantage for this one. I knew it will happen.
Oof. Yeah, big one.
Could have been better, but a significant swing nonetheless. And let me just quickly check back what it means, because I'm sure that others have advantage on attacking it. Yeah, that's it,
Crochet,
basically,
yeah.
I think. Yeah. You score critical...
Just all attacks are made advantage to your next turn.
Just everyone, yeah. Until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
Okay. So dazing it slightly. And I will follow that up with my own attempt at a bite. Trying to outdo the damage that it did to me. Advantageously so. Hits for 9 damage.
You want to talk about fighting?
Run up next to it as it's still sort of backing away from the heavy blow. Grab it by the horn and just bite it at the side of its mouth. Rip a chunk out. Get 3 temp HP back, which basically heals me back to max. That is me. Unless movement, I will just head out there.
Beetle flutters down.
That's me.
Top of round 3. You all notice another swell in the lava down to the south where you entered.
There's more.
I wish I'd prepared different spells.
This one's doing a little bit of work.
As bursting out is its mate.
Wait. Oh no! No! Oh, shoot, drops.
Oh, sorry.
Because we can't tell which one's female and which one's male. We see eggs, do not break them.
There's no status for like, here we go. One of the love hearts for female.
Is she bigger? Because they tend to be.
Yeah, much like the song, the female of the species breathes more fire than the male. Okay, Pip, you're up. You haven't seen this, obviously.
No, I will duck back out. Eyes still only see the regular things, so
Just walk to up there. That's it. Just step up there.
no, thank you. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of options. Do I squash a beetle? Do I try and help kill this thing? Probably I'll try and take down the bigger threat, so I'm gonna try and sliver the Behir type creature. Good roll.
Remember what Sliver is? Track and venom location? No, it's Spike, isn't it?
No, they have disadvantage on their next save, I think, or something like that.
Cool.
It's all. It should be
Minus D4, I think.
probably that sounds
Uh,
more accurate. And I will duck back down here, so I'm further away, hiding behind this little kind of stone table thing a little bit. But that is all.
Okay.
Minus, yeah, D4.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
be awesome.
As you crouch back, you just see, with a few splashes of lava, a whole other thing come staggering up, and it is going to attack Siri.
Hey!
Not the hulking brute.
What's that?
Not the hulking brute that's hanging off of the horn of its mate. God damn it.
Here's the good thing. It can do both.
Yeah, I know.
Oof. Oh, can it? These things ain't hitting well.
It does so
advantage?
advantageously against
Yeah.
me. Yep,
Two.
still.
Nat 20. So yeah, the tail smacks around you,
I see.
lifting you up, and you are lifted a couple of feet. Well, narratively, not mechanically, but you are
Okay.
grappled.
Oh, no save.
No.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
So when it says, so the
Just
target,
checking.
so the target is grappled. Escape DC 60.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
me is
So-
for next time, yeah.
Yeah, grappled immediately, and then I can
Yeah.
try to escape with my action, I believe. I think I can use my hasted action to do that, no? Or no, probably not. Because the hasted action is very specific. I'll check.
That is all it's going. Yeah, it's got Mr. Death. I think it's gonna actually. No, it's fine.
Oh.
Sarah, you're up.
I don't like where I'm at, so I'm going to switch places. Sakura's gonna firstly move here. The game's paused.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
You
Kura's gonna
you
move
and Kura are
here.
swapping, yeah.
Well, first Kura moves up the stairs, which she can float and do. And then I'm gonna swap.
Okay.
Quite perfect. Hard to know what to do. How's the creature looking?
As a helpful reminder, this creature has a big, dazzling ring around its head saying, "There's advantage if you hit me."
How does it look?
It looks in a fairly bad way. There's
Okay.
what looked
Then
like blue
fiery.
lava still running off it at first. Now seems to be like a pale blue blood that's coming out from between lots of its plates.
Okay, let's do it then. Oh gosh, thank God for advantage.
Mm.
It's not a great hit, mind you. Let's try it again.
It's adding up.
Oh my word!
Still hits.
Think that advantage. It's still standing.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Don't want to do. Is it standing by much?
It does not look to be standing by a huge amount, no.
You don't still have advantage, right?
Is it just one attack that had advantage?
No. Attack rolls against this creature are made with advantage until the start of your next turn. All of them.
All attacks until your turn.
Yeah,
Jesus
that's-
Christ.
Yep.
That's
way
It
stronger.
requires a
than I
crit.
thought. True.
I'm going to. So as we switch positions, Cora is also going to attack, unleash one incarnation. Shoot. For another attack. Don't make me action surge.
As that
I'm
one-
gonna crit.
As that hit lands, it is going to burst rapidly with a very almost like flashbang white energy as it is going to. Oh, why didn't I come up with a formula? It's going to heal.
You can still crit fish for
Yeah.
that attack. No.
Nope. Okay. Oh, the other damage is gone. Damn it.
Oh, that's
Um,
for that. Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I just roll again just to hit? Just because
Sure.
the calculation's not gone.
Mm.
Okay. It's healed.
It has done a
Thing.
little bit of healing. Not enough
Not
healing
that
to make
much.
kill it.
Yeah, as he sees that pulse radiate, she's just gonna try to surgically locate the point where the energy seems to be radiating from, and just pierce that with her magic keyhole sword.
Very nice.
But actually, she won't do it. It's actually Cora who does it. So, credits. All credit goes to them.
Twists and crashes back onto the floor, and it starts to like convulse and almost look like it's swelling a bit. Okay. Anything else in the searing?
Nope. That's everything.
Oh, I also didn't roll when it was its turn.
More beetles.
And they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming.
Just get the beetles on in here. And make sure they're all 40. Okay.
Yeah.
So, this giant fire beetle is going to flutter over next to. No, I think I'd go for Grambled Atticus. Obsidian, the hell. You're not. Are you reckless at the moment?
Yes, indeed I am.
Not that it fucking matters. Okay. Asha, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna step up here. And I'm gonna target this beetle and try and take it out. An Eldritch Blast.
Womp womp.
Misses. Carnage. Is my two
I'm
two
gonna-
blasts, two nat ones?
Yeah, so far, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try that again.
Just glances off the shell. Doesn't manage to hit.
Then I'm gonna do fuck all.
Okay.
Go through some potions, Asher.
I already used my action.
This beetle's gonna fly up to Asher actually, seeing these spells
Of
go
course, yeah.
flying by. And it's going to make a bite attack at you. And it misses.
How does it feel?
This one flies down to the ground. Obsidian, you... Oh, which one was grappling you actually?
Mhm. This one,
Was it one
I'm
you
afraid.
shrapped? Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
came and grabbed me with the tail immediately. Right, well, Obsidian doesn't like being grappled by creatures that dive into lava, typically, so we will try to get out from that. So that would be my athletics against the DC that
DC
is
16.
specified within there. Mhm. All right, well, advantageous at least, because rage. Well, do I rip its tail off?
No, this isn't Dark Souls.
No. Sure. Well,
And inside the
either
tail,
way.
you find a cool new sword. Yeah, so that's your action.
Indeed. Which means... Now, I know what I should probably do. I will strike at the beetle. Normally, with my hasted action. There's not really that much that you can do with it. Take this one out, and now let me count some squares. Now this is not good, actually. No, this one didn't do that yet, but I think they can. Oh, it's so annoying to position against this. Well, I think that this might just be my best bet. Somehow.
He dances back and forwards, not sure whether to go for the beetle.
Yeah. Anything else in obsidian?
No, that would be... I could use bonus, but I don't think I want to right now. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Fire beetle flies down. Fire beetle
It's down.
is already down. Will attack Sire, the only person nearby. That was so nearly a nat 20 from a pathetic beetle on my screen. Like, yeah. Beetle flies down. Has an additional 20 foot it can go. It will move up towards Siri. Top of a round. Pip.
We haven't really established an elemental resistance yet properly, right? Because we haven't really used anything.
Correct.
That's difficult. I will pop out slightly. And based on my viewpoint, I'm going to try and assist Obsidian by taking out a beetle with another mind sliver. Ultramentis! Squelch. Lovely. And duck back even further behind this little table, crouching down, hopefully preserving my concentration.
I am sad, but we didn't get to get 2 sets of beetles coming in.
Like this is not enough beetles. I can kill 1 per turn.
Them lots of beetles. They also have HP sacks, which is terrifying.
Sure would be cool if someone had a big AoE damage attack, wouldn't it, guys?
Mm. Do you want to just use that wand? See what happens?
Who's
So,
got the ones?
he is going to...
You do.
I don't.
I
Or
thought
she
Siri did.
is going to make a bite attack at Obsidian. Oh, no, that's Obsidian's character sheet. Reckless?
Would be... No.
Regular.
I was just breaking grapples last time.
Oh, of course. Does that mean you're no longer raging?
No, I did still attack. Because I had the attack from hasted
Yeah,
action.
Hasted, yeah. Enough spells have been fired out. I think it's justified. It's going to go and try and get this, see what's in this little room. Will Obsidian swing?
What?
Well, he will obviously swing.
Psychic spells?
Normal.
That
Doink.
hits, yeah.
I think. No?
Big hit.
Does Crusher movement come with a size limit?
Yes, that's
It
why
is-
I haven't done it at
huge.
all to
Oh,
them.
Yeah, of course you haven't, yeah. Is that 5 or 10 foot? It is 10 foot. It's going to make a second bite at this little rabbit. I will give, given you have consistently described the table, I will give it a -2.
Nice. Look out of the way.
Ah! Oh,
Get out of here.
And then it will move back towards Obsidian, snapping up and consuming as it moves over the corpse of one of the beetles.
Oh, the corpse as well.
Yeah, it did this last time. It took live ones and dead ones. That's why
Oh,
they're
right, I see.
consistently described as meaty chunks when they die. That
Sure.
is...
Ignore the beetles. They don't fucking do anything except heal them, even if they're dead.
Yeah, I should have tried eating one, actually.
No, that'd be hilarious. But
Sarah, you're up.
Asher can definitely be like, yeah, okay, well, so Cora flies over, and
Take it.
maybe here, actually. Why not? And then switch positions with Sierra. Whilst I do my token shuffle. The token shuffle. Sierra is going to unleash 2 attacks at the here. Take the here. No! That does not hit, does it? It does? Oh.
It does. It's very big.
Okay.
But also you said it's very scaly, so...
And one more.
This is our first time fighting something huge.
No, that
no,
definitely
the
does not
arena.
hit.
No.
I was immediately thinking, should I qualify with that except except the storm giant? Oh no, also the big robot thing, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
That was even bigger.
That one misses.
Yeah, so that's good for me. Thank you.
Okay. Asha.
Okay. I am going to go past this. Actually, you know what? I'm just going right here. And I'm going to try and hit this dragon.
It would be disadvantageous because there is a beetle near you, FYI.
Casting in a
Nipping
melee
at your
range.
heels. Hmm.
This is what you want Warcaster, right? I think.
No, I don't think. Well, is it?
Then I'll go with what I thought, and I'll go to the end of the stairs.
It
here.
will strike
Yeah.
at you! With hell's,
They're yet to hit anything,
with
so
hell's mandibles!
we'll cross our fingers.
Oh, so did it at 20! So did it at 20! Fell one
Wait.
shot.
One day you'll be an at 20 and they're gonna bring us down instead.
Okay.
Does that hit? Because
No.
No.
Okay, because Ash's AC is not very high.
Ash's AC is 16, it shows us.
Because I have the cloak
Perfect.
of protection now.
Ah, it rolled a 15. That cloak has protected you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh.
I am
When
going
was
to
that?
attempt
Bashed
to
it.
do anything.
Unfortunately,
God!
you failed to do anything.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Hmm.
Oh.
You fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else from you?
No. No.
Still not reckless, Obsidian?
No.
Nat 20.
Show me if you have
Are you
more
ready?
bite than the big
Are you
one.
ready? It's gonna.
Chronal shift.
So what's that? Just roll. So you're gonna reroll Nat 20, can it?
Let me check what it says.
I
Uh,
specifically banned silver barbs.
As a reaction, after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, blah blah blah, you can force a creature to re-roll. You make the decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails. Target must use the result of the second roll.
So you're making the beetle re-roll.
This isn't a beetle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is this a beetle? I don't give a fuck about the beetle. I thought he was getting
declared.
bitten by a dragon.
He's declared.
I didn't roll it.
Okay. Literally hit more than. Oh no, it's scaled down. It's scaled down, isn't it?
Slightly less.
Okay.
Just by one. So, considering the numbers, these are the actual threats then.
A no nat 20? On the Beatles.
With their mighty +1 attack roll.
Ridiculous.
At least they don't grapple. Alright.
They just give filthy, filthy diseases.
Oh right, did these ones not have to fly down? The
They've
last
already-
4.
These have already.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm just losing track of them because there's so many.
I may be losing. No, they don't have the. I don't think that I have. If on the VOD,
Fine.
if on the VOD I forgot to bring
It's
them
okay.
down, I'll give you
I will
2
survive the
HP
6
then.
I will survive the 6 HP that I lost.
Maybe. We say this in confidence, but you know. But the initiative tracker is so long now.
Yeah. Well, the beetles are multiplying.
That was so nearly another nat 20, but would have been beautiful. Okay, Obsidian, it's you. There are many beetles surrounding you.
Yes. They are multiplying, and yet the Harangon is on our side. What is going on?
And yet, but what?
The Harangon is on our side. There's 3 beetles. I could technically take them down, but more will come, so I don't think there's any other option but to continue slamming at the big thing. So I shall... Well, I will do so recklessly. For another crit would be very nice right about now. Well, shit. That's not a crit. This Obsidian overswings with zealousness. Goes for a second one. Cracks. Fully so. There we go! That's what we're going for.
Oh, nice.
Blast him. This time from the back. Cracking at the spine. Hearing its
Yep, that hits heavy.
little...
Anything else, Obsidian?
Hearing it rearrange. You know what, just for good measure, we'll go ahead and bite at its tail. Just to see if that weapon is maybe there.
It still hits.
No crit. But max damage.
Max damage, yeah.
Show you what my jaws can do.
Stairs on fire.
Snap a little bit of the tip of its tail. You will pay attention to me.
Asher's
I'd
just
be
gonna get on a
curious.
lift and leave.
This thing's right next to it. It'll make a little bite at this. What's
I
currently
was wondering if it
10?
was going to do it. No, it's more than that. It might be less than 16. I don't think it's 16, but let's just say Cora goes and I'll tell you what it is in a second.
14 plus prof.
And then it will fly over.
14 plus prof is 17.
So it didn't do it.
No, sorry.
Come on, man. Okay, we move it back. Bring
Maybe
Cora
we
back
just put him
again.
Maybe we just write it on Cora.
Between them. I think it was between the two, wasn't it?
Do I have
Okay.
access to their sheet? I do. I have 17.
One will make a bite at the stupidity thing as well, which I think is going to be less than 17. Okay. Pip, you're up.
Okay. Feeling a bit trapped here, but I'm gonna try and join in with the burning down of this creature, I guess. However, to take advantage of the advantage that Obsidian is granting, I only have 1 attack roll, and it might be resisted by this creature. So
Dugger.
no. Yeah, I'm gonna try and Ray of Frost it. and see what happens.
Hits.
Plus, yes.
Does absolutely nothing to it.
Okay. It doesn't take any damage. Is its speed reduced?
No, because it's immune to.
Oh,
effects and conditions
come
of cold.
on. Come on.
Would you expect Ray of Frost to work on an ice elemental?
Hey, it's got fire breath. I don't know. Am I out of its reach? Is it? I'm 10 feet away.
It's a
I don't
pretty
really
long creature. You've seen it. Oh no, you haven't seen it. You don't know.
I'm also kind of not its focus, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try and duck back really far. And once again, trying to hide behind the table.
Oh, good. Anything else from Pip?
No, that's all. That is to
It
say,
doesn't want to
nothing.
attack Pip as he runs away. Cute little rabbit cry running away. No.
You don't want to. You want to fish.
You
You
want
want to fish a sentinel.
to?
As he said, he was tucked
You trying
away
to get
in
me
the dark.
killed?
I think the creature is saving its reactions for other things at the moment, given how it's.
That makes
looking.
sense.
First of all. Ooh.
You see, that's fewer beetles than 4.
Now these, I'm gonna just make sure that I'm gonna do the elevation before I do the initiative. Oh, no, wait. One of us needs to go. Okay. So,
How many beetles are there?
well, I deleted
lot.
one because there were 20. On the 20th. The second one that came down then was the 20th. So, this creature is going to snap out at Obsidian.
Oh, that would be Sentinel probably.
Yep, but I'm being
Still.
respectful.
Yeah, still hits that.
Yep.
So that hits.
See?
He
Learning.
bites.
I believe this time I was reckless, by the way, so if you want to crit fish, you can still go for it.
I'll roll. I'll roll on the
I'll take the 6.
You'll take
It's
the
just a
6.
6. Yeah, I
Let's
took
see
the
if
6
let's see if
damage
the
so
crit
far.
Fish. No, not a crit fish.
Well, then Obsidian will just spit with disgust.
Okay. Let's
This
have a look.
Pathetic display.
I have a question. Do the advantageous attacks also apply for like on?
Mhm.
Yeah,
It would.
so any attack.
It is an attack against the creature. It's just that good.
God, I really need these
Right.
like that advantage. If not, I'd be.
So does that have the speed reduced to 0 even if it's an intercept on an ally, or is that when they're moving out?
No, that's if you if I hit it with an opportunity attack. So no, it doesn't. It can move.
Okay. So that
But
hits,
if it moves, I will.
This
oh, no,
is
Well,
your
no,
opportunity
you
attack,
just,
though.
You just used your reaction.
This
That's
is your
right.
opportunity attack. It specifically calls out that when a creature hits another creature, blah blah blah, you can make opportunity attack. Specifically.
So yes, sorry.
Okay, so the speed
yes, that's
is
right.
0.
Yes.
Okay. So anyway, that hits. Back to what the creature was doing 20 minutes ago. It is going to swallow Obsidian.
Oh, fun. That's new.
So
Look at
Obsidian,
you laughing at its jaws.
yeah. So it gets you this time just.
Yeah, I don't know that it's. Yeah, it's not an opportunity attack. Just saying, not that we should change anything, but just for future enough, it's not an opportunity attack.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm looking
Told
at the
you that's what
text.
happened.
It just says make a
Just
melee
one
weapon
attack.
attack.
Let's go.
Did they change the text in PHB?
Sentinel. When a creature you can make these directions become better weapon. Cool. Okay. So, that's a real pain. That's changed what I've done there. Okay. So.
No, but you just for like
future,
maybe
sure,
for later.
future.
Yeah.
So Obsidian is swallowed. He is blinded and restrained, but has total cover. So let me go and say blinded, restrained.
I don't like
however, my own ruling against myself is that given how Swallow normally works, I don't really feel like, even though its speed is not 0, that it can move around and gobble up insects because it has already gobbled up Obsidian.
Hopefully, it's not gaining temporary HP from this.
No, but it is. So does
Yes.
damage take away? Let's have a look. And it takes 66 at the start of each of Bay's turns, so that's not already happened. Cool. It's then going to flee and dive back into the lava. So it just darts away, having been wailed on by Siri. You see Obsidian lifted up, just down its gullet, and then with all those legs, it just... And with a surprising lack of a splash, it's very much a Conehead's dive, it just... back into the lava. That's its turn. Siri.
Siri sometimes screens go dark when it's my turn, and I don't know why that
The
happens.
screen goes dark, what, sorry?
It just went black. Like I can see
Have
everything
you
except for the
zoomed-
map.
Have you zoomed out loads by accident? Like, oh, you zoomed away?
No, I'll show you what it looks like.
Well, you have a beetle to your right, a beetle to your to your top right, and the absence of a forge where... Oh, it's like you've lost all vision. That's weird. Maybe just do an F5. But yeah, you have 2 beetles next to you, and the worm and obsidian are gone.
Okay.
Having dived into the lava forge.
Well, yeah, no, that's warm, right? So, I'm not gonna attack because I can't see anything, so I can't target anything. But I might just strike at the beetles first. Just
Let me try.
Okay, no, I can see.
Let me try and blind you, and then unblind you, and see if that helps.
Yeah, well, I have 5 anyway.
Please
so,
stay still while I am blinding you.
Okay, let's just. I don't know what happened, but I see these 2 things about to attack me, so I'm just gonna attack. Great, that's lovely. Crit against the beetle. Gosh, okay. I also wish I had a berry. Okay, I'm gonna come out here and say to Pip, Pip, it's taking obsidian into the lava. Just,
Oh no!
Don't worry, I have a spell that lets me teleport anyone under the effect of my haste to me. Anything else from Sarah?
Yeah, I think I want to move Cora away from these guys. I guess they could opportunity attack it.
Didn't we? Am I making this up? Well, I thought we established on an earlier session that because he's an object or whatever, they can't.
Yeah.
You're right.
Opportunity attack.
You're
I
right.
think.
Yeah, it's an object. You're right. So yeah, I'm just gonna move Cora there.
Okay. Asher, you had amazing front row seats to
Yeah.
where Obsidian just went.
Before I try and run down the stairs to, I don't know, not jump in the lava, but I feel like that's I'm gonna just turn to this guy behind me and try and get him to fuck off. And I'm just gonna
She's just gonna roll. Can you fucking not?
basically, I'm gonna shocking grasp and just
It hits!
Nice.
But lightning is the one thing there. No. You reach out and he just there's a moment of nothing and then just
yeah. And then I'm gonna run down. Whereabouts did they go in? Like what? Like right here?
At the bridge, yeah, south of the bridge.
Yeah. Cool. Would it require a check for me to hop over this like narrow of a thing?
You can drop down. It's just stone steps of no edge.
I meant
so
the lava thing.
I mean, it is as
Is
much
it
as
far enough?
as much as I'd love to make you. It is only 5 foot. So
Yeah,
yes.
like, is it far enough that I, as a person seeing that, would just like hop over it? Like,
no, it isn't. But it doesn't. But it wouldn't require a check. Like, you're not going to
Yeah.
step over this. I feel like you're gonna take a
Okay.
moment. But
I'm gonna run down and hop over, and then just kind of like look down into.
did you remember? Sorry, but those steps are double movement.
I'm expeditious.
You are expeditious as fuck.
So, I'm just gonna like stare at the water and try and see if I can see anything moving. I've taken my action though, so there's nothing else for me to do.
Okay. Beetle spends its turn flying down. Beetle is down and is going to. Also, Luca jumped off the wrong way. She should have gone down the stairs. She is not 20 foot floating in the air. I have now fixed that.
Oh.
Beetle attacks Sire. Nat 20 on the beetle bite. I mean, that looked quite impressive on Sire when she's not raging and resistant. Beetle flies down. Beetle attacks Sire. Misses. Obsidian. So let me just check. The lava, the acid damage is on the start of the creature's turn. You can make. Oh. I don't actually think you get a chance to roll to get out each turn. We check with this. You are restrained, you are blinded, you have total cover, and you take the damage at the start of each of its turn. The only thing it then outlines at that point is the whole, hey, if it takes 30 damage in one turn, it regurgitates. Can you still attack while restrained? Oh, I think you're muted. But yeah, you can make an attack on it from within then.
Yes, you
I
can.
suppose you can make multiple attacks on it from within.
They are disadvantages though.
Okay. So you're still hasted.
I will bring them back to regular.
So you're raging, hasted, and making 3 from within attacks.
Wild flailing attacks as I am obviously reckless within. There's no reason not to be.
Yeah.
You shall soon realize the error of your ways.
You mean?
And I cannot. And the creature, I cannot target it. So, do you want to unblind me for a second so that I can target, so that it rolls with the creature targeted?
Where are you? Are you under Siri? Are you under a beetle? Where did I've lost you on my. I don't know where you are. Where is Obsidian?
I can probably deblind myself. I'm under Siri.
Yeah, you are under Siri. Okay.
Oh, well, unblinding myself didn't help in locating the creature.
Well, just attack the dead one. Attack the dead one.
Okay. Oh, I just thought that for automation's sake, you might want me to attack the right one.
Yeah,
but
sure. Okay, go on.
In this case. So, disadvantage. No, normal. Normal attack. And he keeps on winning!
Impressive.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Slam it heavily. Unfortunately, the 2 advantages don't stack. So, continuing onwards. As is over 30.
It is. But you're
Does it
under-
regurgitate me now, or do I
Let's
end
have a look.
my
If it takes
attacks?
it more on a single turn,
Oh, turn.
it
Okay,
seems
so
like
after
yeah,
I
back
do...
at the end of your turn.
That doesn't hit, I don't think. Does it?
That one does not.
Well... Do I
okay.
still go for the bite? Probably. Yeah, sure.
Why did bite show up as an action? I thought it was a bonus on the character sheet.
I don't know. It should, because so it's not. It's because it's a separate feature that I activate to use my bite as a bonus, basically.
Yeah,
So this is my regular unarmed strike, but
yeah,
I'm using it.
you're using it as a bonus. I get it.
She's
Okay, so it needs to make a save.
biting its
It needs
innards.
to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Go for it.
Okay, so you are regurgitated under the lava, which, according to the DMG here, is 10d10 fire damage. So you wail away, and then just the mouth, suddenly you're just blinded, and this heat hits you, and you are
Sure thing.
spat out. So first of all, where is Obsidian the character? Let me put Obsidian a character here. He is no longer invisible. Everybody can see him. He is no longer restrained. He is prone.
I shall be using my reaction.
To what? Is it as it opens and you see yourself being spat into it?
Yeah.
Can you... Oh, no, you're not. Can you react when you're restrained or you're not restrained?
I think so.
You're
Yeah,
not
no longer.
restrained, yeah. Okay, are you going to absorb some elements?
Yep. Kind of.
Okay. Here's the damage.
Go for it. That will be 31 then.
63. So you take 31 fire damage, and you
Yep.
are in lava.
I will get myself +3 for the bite.
Okay. So that's your turn. You take it on contact
Because it spits me out after the
end of the turn. So you're going to take that damage again at the start of your next turn. Going off what it says here, which is
fun.
okay.
Oh gosh.
Beetle attacks Sire. This fight ended up being so different to how I thought it was going to.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
It isn't what, sorry?
I'm surprised they didn't swallow us sooner.
I think they tried.
Seems fairly easy to do.
It did try.
They did get a bite off here and there.
Don't think that hits Asher. No, because that cloak. Things keep rolling 15s against her. Now she has that cloak. You might be able to do anything.
Yeah.
But things can't do anything to you either, it seems.
It's a fair trade-off, I guess.
Sire, you. By the way, yeah, you all see the creature just. Although it slipped into the lava, all very graceful, it sort of bursts out with a bit of a thrash, and just like with this big retch of like stomach fluid, just throws Obsidian into the lava, who almost like bounces on it for a moment before he half sinks in and begins to burn. But you see him flash with some brief elemental energy. End of a turn, no more beetles come. Pip, you hear this big vomit noise. You're also muted.
I'm making my way out of the corner because I can't see what's going on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I still don't see a whole lot. Can't see Obsidian. Can't see the creature.
Step a little further, little bunny.
I guess I kill a beetle. And that was all she wrote.
Okay. Creature, actually, as we've already established, is in the lava. It is going to... Oof. Siren, your turn.
Need a ruler. Okay. I would like to basically move here. If I have to like jump over the creature, I will.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of opportunity attacks, but I'm sure you're fine with that.
Yeah.
Be 4. So 14 misses.
Come on, plate armor.
20
hit.
hits.
Yeah. I'm not shielding.
Third one misses. Fourth one misses. Okay, yeah, beetles just... But you rush on by.
I don't know if I can use half my movement to move obsidian, or if I need to use an action.
Dragon is half your movement.
Dragging is half my movement. I would like to use, as in, like, I would like to try to see if I can fish him out. Like, if I can grab him and pull him to the shore. Like, I don't know how wide it is. I know he's taking over all the tile, but in reality, I don't know if I actually can reach him or not.
I said he was spat out onto the surface of it. Say sure. I'm gonna roll a d20. If you roll a 1, you will take a little bit of lava damage from handling him. But
sure.
Not full,
yeah.
Not full 1d10. You manage to, between your equipment or something, you get him and you drag him onto the side. He looks very fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right there. I'm going to just turn back. I still have some movement left. Did I use my? Was that my action?
Pardon?
That was my action, right? To take him out. Yeah. Actually, then sorry, never mind. Then I will. No, I am going to move here. Just 5 more feet, and Aura is perfect where they are.
Okay. A few seconds pass. The beetles begin to all flutter up off towards the surface again. The creature does not return after a few seconds more. We will leave combat and we'll be back in 10 minutes. Obsidian is melting.
Not anymore, it's not. The flames won't take me.
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Steer clear of the lava.
Yes, you're all
Be
standing
guarded.
awfully close to the lava.
It's a bit fucking late for that. No, we need someone to make a. Someone needs to make a speech so they can get deep blue seed. Like coming back out and pull them.
Was this the one that I had to add something to, or will it do it normally? I can't remember.
What are you talking about?
The cure wounds.
Oh, I thought it was your daily slots of racial goodness. Yeah, you've been healed.
I imagine Obsidian will have that moment of brain freeze when the haste drops.
That's true.
You alright, man?
6 seconds of being slowed down. I am strange. Yes, I've walked through the flames, it would seem. Waded.
Swam. Yeah.
Mm,
Well, at least you came out the other side.
yes. But the creature lives too.
Perhaps we should make our exit before it comes back.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
What?
I'm
It
not
is
sure.
heard.
I'm not sure
Let
that
it
we'll be there.
come.
I can't breathe lava though, so I don't know how to get it out of there. Unless you want to take another swim.
Yes. Well, we don't need to rush. I'll take some time with this one. We'll start
Yeah, I mean,
walking towards the big, chunky corpse.
It is looking, I mentioned this earlier, it is looking very bloated. The legs have almost like stiffened out to the sides now as it appears to be swelling with a large amount of gas, and there is a faint blue smoke trailing out of its mouth and nose.
I see.
Right.
I'm going
We
to
all take
nowhere
one
near
step
it.
back.
Can I just scoop
Into
up
the
some
lava.
bug guts into one of my vials?
Absolutely. Put it in
Maybe
your to-do channel, but
break
you
off
have
the, like-
one. Put in your to-do channel, but you have a vial of fire beetle guts.
Yes.
Does it have any soft spots on this belly? Like, is it non-shelled from below or something?
Sure.
Okay. Obsidian will take those steps back, wait until Asher also takes a few steps away from the creature, and chuck a javelin right at its belly.
Also, hold on, I'm gonna go for cover.
Where's that nuclear blast ability?
I'm going for cover. I said I was going for cover. Fucking
There is a
cover.
large burst and sort of gout of flame that burns for a few seconds, comes out of its gut, and what is left after a few seconds of this self-immolation is a twisted, charred husk with a couple of limbs, suggesting the shape of the original creature, but the body, with such an unceremonious piercing and burning, is very little but carbon.
Unfortunate.
How about the bones of it? How are we looking?
Blackened and charred. But you
Hmm.
don't, no element of this creature appears to be in a usable state.
Well, usable for...
Well, usable for a paperweight if you chopped off some carbon.
Hey, charcoal
Yeah.
is great if we
Oh yeah,
ingest poison.
yeah, charcoal's a smell component.
How about the horns and claws?
Horn, bone. There is no trophy, alchemical or
Otherwise.
huntsman that remains from this creature.
Since I'm at the alcove with the dead dwarfs, now that there seems to be less of an urgency, I'd like to see if they're carrying anything that identifies them, or...
One of them was a pair of boots and shins, and the other one was a shoulder, collarbone, and head, if you remember. So they.
Oh no, I thought that was the bits missing. I didn't realize those were the
That's
bits
all-
remaining.
That's all that was remaining.
I see, I see,
So, yeah,
I see.
Nothing to
Yeah.
search.
No bags, nothing. Okay.
No.
Well,
So, Asher,
Alright.
did you manage to get some
Creatures.
beetle jelly?
I did.
What do you
I
think
don't
you might
know.
use it for?
I don't know. I mean, it would be great if I could, like, figure out something that it's, worth brewing into, but ultimately, I
I
don't come
wonder how it
across these
tastes.
things a whole lot. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. And she will open the vial and stick a finger in her and boop.
Also, they were
It
called fire
tastes
beetles.
like
Would do anything fiery?
jalapeno.
If it actually does, Jim, I am going to scoop up a few more vials. Oh shit, that's actually really good. Do you want some?
Oh, sure. If it's good, I'll try some.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit too spicy for my tastes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thomas.
So, yeah, I'm gonna fill up like 4 vials of that.
ooh.
If you run out of vials later, you're gonna be like, oh, I want to get this other thing. Let me just scrape the beetle jelly out first.
How many How many of those
Eat it all.
beetles are there on the ceiling, by the way? I didn't catch the
No, I think it was like
number.
it was like 8 or 9.
Innumerable. Legion.
Okay, so they are countable.
Well, yeah, I said at the start there wasn't some endless carpet of them, and I did stop them flying down at 20.
All right.
Once 20 had been spawned. I
Right.
set an internal limit of 20, thinking that they'd be hooving around, restoring HP when they're low, dipping into lava. They were also going to be regenerating HP in the lava. They're going to be absolutely tag teaming you, but no, you ruined it.
Don't worry, Obsidian is just as disappointed as you are. Another one fled. No trophy to be seen. Just these
Come on,
creatures
guys.
were designed
You
to
should get out of
spite
here.
me.
Pip, do you have a means to leave some sort of signage, a warning?
I have
Yes,
paints and
We could-
charcoal and such.
we could warn
We
the
should just-
creature about its fate by killing the rest of these.
I mean, I vote we just like get on the thing and get out of here.
He will quickly reach into his satchel, grab a pot of paint and a brush, and scroll on the floor in some nice bright color, like orange or something. Warning: large monster in lava. Leave quickly, or something like that.
Or hunted down.
Just to recap, we are taking the arrows and the schematic.
Yeah, Obsidian already grabbed them.
Yeah.
We were going out the first time.
Does Sudil he doesn't use a bow and arrow, does he?
No.
Oh, it's so cute. This is exactly right. Thanks for the messaging. Thank you, Pip. Appreciate it.
Of course. Obsidian, are you coming?
How about we do clear that? Are we coming back this way after we deal with Hestine?
Probably.
If it's the only way through this mountain, then maybe.
Unless Paola is happy to fly us.
Unless there's like a big cliff and we could just dive off of it.
And
No.
rush to our deaths.
So,
Oh, people are on the platform. Obsidian, you see the rune on the platform beginning to glow.
Yep.
See, Pip is stood on the rune. Asher, you see the rune slowly filling as well.
I'll hop on.
I could have gotten rid of them for the future. Perhaps starve out the creature. They seem to feed on those.
The lift rises, and after a few scant seconds, it starts to become cooler.
I need us to hunt something down properly this time. Let's not allow this giantess to escape.
Well, like, we were just gonna try talking to her, right?
Mhm.
Well, it seems that this
Right?
giantess is a threat in the region, so I'm with
So
Obsidian.
she's
I
on
think
the kill list.
The lift comes
think,
to a stop
yeah.
after a couple of minutes, and you find yourselves in a single small stone chamber. Looks like it was some sort of, maybe this is a loading bay up or down at the mine originally. And there is a single exit to the room that you can see is quite overgrown with brambles. Once those are cleared, you feel cool air, the sounds of birds, and some gentle rainfall outside. And you look ahead and see out of a little cave and see a enormous tower ahead of you. You do not see a wagon.
Oh god. Okay.
Is it mystic?
It is, but not like that.
Is this the place we're looking for?
Easily.
Do you think we should? Well, I guess we should go check it out then.
Just before we do that, do any of you need to take 5 minutes? Those burns look pretty severe.
Burns, yes.
Like 5 minutes will do nothing for me, but
By which she means like an hour.
yeah.
Or so. Well, if
She's
we are
mostly
just-
looking at Obsidian, like, yeah,
If-
like,
If we are just to talk, then surely we do not need 5 minutes.
Right.
I don't think
are
we're here
just
just
gonna
to talk.
talk. Right.
No.
Hmm?
All right. Let's catch our breath for a second then. Still think we should really just talk to her, right?
We can.
All we need
And we
is
can
like
hear
the
what-
key, right? Like, what is she gonna do with that? She's not even living at the hall.
Asher, I'm not saying that we don't talk to her. I'm saying that this is not the only thing we might do.
I mean, this isn't
I'm
where
just
the
gonna
giant is,
side
right?
eye
It's,
Obsidian.
it's not big enough, is it?
It's what you say.
Is this tower big enough to house a giant?
He said ginormous. So,
Mhm.
so I'm wondering if the tower is bigger than the image.
Oh, look at us
That's-
scaled.
That's
Oh,
fairly big.
we did.
Oh, we're so small,
Oh, what is this?
and I don't like whatever that is.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. What is that?
A cliff croc.
It looks to be a large crocodile resting on the bank. It hasn't.
Oh.
It isn't looking at you, but it is just
Well,
resting on the edge.
If you wanted to hunt something, it looks like we found something.
Okay, but like,
I've
what
heard this.
if we sit here for a minute? And I mean 60. And then, like, you know, just let that dude chill on the rock. Get some sun.
Pip, you do not have a health bar again.
I
He
It
does
would
for
seem
me.
that all Atticuses suffer from the same condition.
It's set to have visible for everyone. Visibility everyone.
I can see
always.
it.
Visibility only.
I can see it.
always.
No.
Well,
I
just
can see
not
it.
for Obsidians then.
Or me. Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
would mage armor fall off by now? I forget if it's 1 hour. Oh no, it's
8
8 hours.
hours.
8.
8.
Cool.
8 hours.
Eight.
What? Can't I even see my?
Perhaps we can shelter a little bit through these rocks over here. Or plants, wherever they are.
Oh, careful about the water. If there is one, there might be more,
Yeah.
as we have learned recently.
I would like to check the shore.
Yeah, it's there. What are you looking for specifically?
Crocs. Crocs.
Signs for more crocs.
Signs of things moving and going to jump at us.
So, are you approaching the water's edge?
Very misty. No, this is where I'm
No,
at.
It's very misty. You can
Just
see
so-
that crocodile over resting.
yonder.
You can't see any others. Maybe that's the only crocodile in this entire enormous giant lake, maybe.
Seems legit.
I'd rather stay away from the water for now.
Yeah, I'll just pop a squat right where I'm standing
Ooh.
on the edge of this road. And pull up some rations.
So are we taking 60 minutes?
It would appear so.
Can we ask Sildil and Havalan to just keep an eye out?
They
Is it okay?
are resting with you. Yeah.
Okay.
You're all.
Jim,
Pip,
can I take my rations and take one vial and just dip some of my rations in the fire beetle?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna just.
Did you see the Constitution check I rolled for you before when you dipped your finger in?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I
Rolled
did.
really well.
That's fine. Yeah, it tastes nice, spicy.
Delicious. I'm gonna eat the whole vial, dipping my rations into it.
Reminder: Constitution checks on toilet next morning for Asha.
That's where she typically takes Constitution saves.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you have some fire beetle
So,
jam on your rations.
Cool.
Pip, you have mentioned
yes?
some names before.
Names?
Servants of the Uniter.
Have I?
Yes. I believe so.
Okay.
And
That was the glance
I was-
down. That was 100% the glance down of Monkey tabbing to a different channel or place where notes are kept, knowing he's about to be quizzed.
I am
I
not
remember.
about to ask about any of them. I was actually interested in knowing if you recall of any names of people, creatures who stood against Sendax in those final days as your world was crumbling.
I don't know any specifically. I mean, it seemed like what was left of society, which was not a great deal, and any remaining dragons, not that there were very many.
I imagine
Everyone
like
banded
larger
together.
named cities, nations, and probably the orders of like gods, devotees, probably all independently made or in some sort of conjunction, all tried to resist. But yeah, everybody failed. There was no like, yes, Quintessa the Great was the only one who stood a chance.
Does the name Azuria Deepshield mean anything to you?
Does the name mean anything to me?
Which name?
Azuria Deepshield, the Sapphire Queen.
No.
Hmm.
Afraid not.
All right.
Because who is Asuria to you, Sidian?
She's the other gem dragon. We've read about her.
There's been so many dragons.
Well, presumably only two gem ones that are known to the Ogmans.
Haviland, does that name mean anything to you?
It just does not. Gem
It's
dragons
all
are
right.
very, very rare.
Speaking of gems, if you ever, and he like directs this to Pip without. If you ever come across an emerald,
An emerald?
you could, yes,
Uh,
you could join it with the blade I gave you, or Cromwell can do it for you. I believe that should make it return to the wielder when thrown. Not sure if that is something that you practice.
well, I tend to send projectiles magically, you know?
Well,
But maybe?
if you ever have an emerald to spare, I figure it is better that you know what the blade can do.
Oh, that sounds very fancy. I'm not sure I'm going to be coming into a lot of valuable gems in the near future. But this dagger really is
The
very
giantess might have gems.
it's very fancy. Maybe you should keep it.
You want to give it back. Is it not to your liking?
Well, it's very nice, but it feels like you're giving me too much.
Just a blade.
I suppose that is one way of looking at it. I imagine it's quite valuable.
And coin.
I guess so.
It is valuable to me. It is of a creature we have slain together.
Well, then perhaps one of you should have it as a memento of a job well done.
We have others.
Oh,
It's fine. Keep the
Okay.
blade.
well, hopefully I won't have to use it anyway, but it's nice to have just in case.
Eyeing the creature, which seems to be moving ever so
It
slightly.
is every so often very slowly moving in your direction. It isn't yet in that kind of low, clearly on the hunt, but with its head sort of held up. The noise of a conversation clearly has its attention turned this way. But yeah, in that very way that non-dragon reptile, real reptiles are prone to do, its movements are just sort of punctuated by periods of being far too still for far too long.
Oh boy.
And they completed their short rest.
Did we?
Not yet.
It is
I think
closer ever again.
I think it moves a little bit closer. I mean, that's still almost 100 feet away.
110. Oh, by the way, for all of you, you don't really have to do the whole ruler thing. If you have your character selected, you just hover over and it tells you how far things are. Might be useful for spells, so you don't need to constantly just switch.
I've prompted a short rest.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't roll. Sorry, try doing it again.
Yes. A rejuvenating swim in the lava.
Just do one manually for your character sheet, so I'm not having to remove it from everybody else on the prompter and all that.
Feeling good as new.
Left of your
Let's get
HP
something.
bar, there's a bed icon.
Is it a D10? What I roll? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then do I add something?
Nice.
No. Is
Your
it just
con mod.
that and con? So that would be 12. So that's max.
It should. Did you not roll the rest from your character sheet? Did you not?
No, I just roll a D10. Like I roll it on the
Okay,
chat.
so you'll need to. No, that's fine. But you'll need to manually tick off one of your hit die then.
Okay, let's do that. I thought that's what you meant.
Holy shit, that's wrong.
Yeah, okay. That. Nope, that's not one. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm on max. I'm just gonna. If I just roll here. Okay, that works.
Oh, I see.
Perfect.
Just burn on one. Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, an hour passes. You have a little rest. Crocodile slips gradually to the water. Still keeping
You want to
an
kill
eye
it
on
for a
you.
trophy, Obsidian? Prove that you're the greatest fighter ever.
If you are
I've
planning,
tackled a similar one.
yes, if you're planning to,
before.
now is the time for a dip into the water.
No, that's fine. We'll
Thanks,
see
God.
if we get any trophies from Esteen.
So yes, the tower itself there are no cart tracks, but the tower itself stretches up rather enormously before you.
There were mentions of a forge.
A forge?
I believe so.
I'm gonna go up and knock on the door.
Oh, you are actually moving yourselves. Okay.
They did.
Um,
Zoom.
The
I
doors
like
are
to-
obviously enormous. As you knock on them, the sound carries more than it should for such little knuckles on such large doors. And yeah, there is a boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo.
There's a tick, tick, tick.
Obsidian will get into a low prowl, observing what's around mostly. If nothing comes from the water at the sound.
Oh, clearly like an interior of a building boom. It wasn't like zoom.
Well.
It wasn't shut around the lake or anything. There is no response after a few minutes. Okay. I'm gonna look around at the others like, does anyone...
we tried to open it.
Oh, are we going to try the stealthy approach, do you think?
Is there a giant scaffolding to the left of the building there?
There is a giant scaffolding to the left.
Stairs
Wow.
or a ladder, isn't it? Oh no, it's a scaffolding. Oh no.
I mean, do you think anyone even lives here? Are there any lights or...
There are lights flickering at the top, on the top floor.
Are the doors metal?
The doors are heavy dark wood.
Mm.
There is no horrible dance puzzle etched upon the doors.
If we wanted to take the stealthy approach, I could make somebody invisible.
I'm very loud and clanky on my armor. I don't think that's a great idea for me, personally.
I can be quiet, but what are we looking to gain by doing that?
I suppose I
A
was imagining that we
noise
would.
sounds from inside.
Hmm.
Hopefully the microphone picks it up. But the noise is a loud, low.
Alright.
It sounds like an earthquake for a few moments.
So, that sounds like someone very large sleeping very soundly.
Can't talk to them if they're sleeping.
Right. Does anyone have a hammer? And we try knocking again. But a little
Do you
louder.
want
I
to
can
wake
knock.
it?
Well, we have to talk to her, right?
We could try entering first.
Well, break into her house. I don't think then we're going to be able to convince her to give us the key. Right? She's
All
looking
right.
around at you like, this makes sense, right?
He does have a hammer.
I do. The Obsidian will take a solid swing at the what was it? The little. You said there was something to clatter, correct?
It was one, yeah, just was dark wood door.
Okay.
Attack,
So just
attack roll.
we'll slam at the door then.
Like these doors are like 30 foot high. Yeah, roll damage.
Well,
That's double.
pretty
Yeah,
fairly low.
there is a crack in the door, and a slight bit of musty air comes through, and it's made a crack that you could squeeze through if you wanted to.
To
It's
be
chipped
clear,
off the door.
I meant like a loud knocking, not damaging the property. Obsidian.
It did make quite a noise.
I was hoping it would maybe wake her up, not make her force us to replace her door.
In a door large like this will not be even noticed, I'm sure. It's wear and tear.
But yeah, just create enough gap for you to go through if you want to. With a squeeze.
Did it actually produce a loud noise?
It
As
did.
well?
I mean, no louder than the knocking.
Echoes down.
It seems to be like magically
okay.
amplified to a louder knock.
There goes that idea. Seems difficult to wake up. Maybe we need to be knocking on something else.
Want to try and like tap on a window?
Oh, I was thinking a skull, but a window will do.
We could try.
Wow,
and tap
Sidian
on a
wants
window.
blood today.
I mean, rather than smashing our way in, we could just try the side and climbing up.
We could.
And politely tap on a window from there, right?
Yes.
You proposed a hammer.
I more meant just because, it would probably make more noise than, like, my hand.
It didn't, apparently.
Yeah,
Now, I'm not entirely certain how this is going to work with the... It does still work with the change scale of the map. I might take the lead with moving you all a little bit here. Let me just...
Let's go up.
Let me just... I'm going to use... Hey, fuck off. Let me just test with Pip for a moment. So, cool. Let's see. So, the actual feet are off. Because obviously I've scaled everything up. So, you climb about 60 foot up. It's a bit of a challenging climb. You've got enough time, but I'm not going to make you roll for it. But, like, the rungs are almost as far apart as, like, you are tall. So, it is definitely a bit of a... It is definitely more Assassin's Creed parkour up, like,
Oh, he's
all the different
hopping.
levels. Yeah. Than it is a regular ladder. But hold on, if we're starting to infiltrate.
He's hopping.
I was given some things to click, so I clicked.
Okay.
Sometimes it's
Yeah,
just
careful,
about
it's-
seeing a
it's
button
a
and
bit-
pressing it.
Rickety. Oh no, scary music. Should we be trying to keep our noise down?
Beware of the giant termites.
Sorry, what?
Yeah,
I'm
there's a bit
summoning
of a
core.
gap here. And a hole in
I'm
the
actually
floor.
I'm going to use for reporting DM.
That's interesting. For some reason, what I'm seeing on my screen is different to what's on the stream screen. For some reason, on the stream screen, Pip and Asher were hovering off over the edge of it, so I've moved them in a little bit more. You want a Cora? You can.
I'm basically going to exploit this for the situation as best as possible, humanly possible. So because they can sort of switch, and Cora can float and can travel in all dimensions. I'm just going to go from platform to platform, sort of like climbing or anything.
Cillian will help you happily make the jumps and offer aid to anyone who needs it.
I will accept any aid making the jump. What appears to be back here? Can I see any sort of like
Nope.
back door?
What? I don't know what you're back where.
I'm
Back
next
here.
to like a ladder.
There's another ladder going down, and there's also a further ladder going up.
Oh.
So, having climbed up, you see an opening into the building. A large, open, empty space.
Has there been any window along this entire way?
Not so far,
Yeah.
but you now have a large opening where a piece of wall has come open, and you can see into the building.
Do you want me to knock on the wall?
I mean, yeah.
Wait, should we just use our eyes first? We have an advantage here. Let's not lose it.
Pip's hand is like straying into his component pouch because he's like very nervous and at the ready ears are definitely perked up and pivoting to see if he can hear anything.
I would like to do something crazy if the DM allows it.
I mean, I'm going to hear
there's
what it
some-
is before I say.
So basically, in order to minimize the clanking from the plate, Sid is basically like porting instead of walking. I don't know how far down this platform is, but if at all possible, she'd like to sort of see if she can port down there just to take a look at what's below.
It is further down than
Than
your
30 feet.
teleport. We've already established it was 60 foot to get up the first ladder, so you're about 100 foot off the ground, 120 feet from the ground floor. Haven't gone up 2 60-foot ladders.
And that platform's on the ground, sorry. Is that where it is?
Yes, obviously you're familiar with Van Richten's tower, so you know we're halfway up and there's a hole through the floor going down to the ground floor, because I've changed all the distances. Although the map might say 20 and 40 foot, I mentioned earlier I've doubled the scale. So you went up a 60-foot ladder, and then you went up a 60-foot ladder, so you're currently 120 foot above the ground.
Yeah, you think I'm familiar with the layout, but it's been a while, so
Okay, yeah, 120
this
foot
is
above the
very
ground.
fresh. Ah, okay. And that thing's on the ground. Okay, never mind. Then I just like to sort of see what I can see from this hole.
Okay. I am going to check into the precedent of basically ignoring stealth by beep, beep, beep along. I think it wouldn't work in combat, but for now, while nothing's going on, sure. Might take some
I don't think
time,
you can fully bypass stealth. It's just trying to alleviate the... Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm definitely going to move as quietly as I can on these horrible, rickety-looking floorboards.
yeah, I would also like everybody to make me a perception check, and if you think you're trying to be stealthy, a stealth check.
Are we trying to be stealthy? You'll ask
I mean,
Asher.
if everyone is sneaking around, like, I mean, if they're looking before we try and knock, then I guess yeah, and then we can knock.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Everyone's sneaking. Obsidian's like, this is stupid. You are all stupid. Just walking along next to them. Oh, people are just... How did you move around paused? Monkey.
It's not paused,
It is paused.
is it?
Just pause now.
It's not showing for me.
His little scripts of... Yeah, there we go. What fucking what script shenanigans are you up to, you little cunt?
Oh dear.
What is
turns
this?
out,
Explain.
It turns out using a command to unpause the game is not protected by permissions.
That's crazy.
It is.
So what? So you can just go, I don't wish to be paused, actually?
Yes.
What other... Oh, God, I can't trust anything now, this guy. Look, why is his AC 87? So, as you are walking around the room, given that you just went in anyway, you notice a pair of yellow eyes from a shadowy corner, just looking at you all for a moment. And then a shape steps forward out of a shadowy corner, and you see a large
What?
creature.
It's so pretty.
Hi.
Around its neck, you see a large golden medallion on which, from this distance, given aside, can clearly be read whiskers. And as the large lion arches its back and emits a low roar,
Oh, it's just
that's where we're going to end our session and pick up next time.
a large
Oh
one.
my god, we cannot kill this lady's cat.
With you startling the house cat. Cool. We will pick up next week with this and see what is further upstairs or downstairs in the House of Hestine. So yeah, we will catch you all next time. Thank you very much.